Hi, I'm Dave Ryan, National Brand Ambassador for DB Breweries and Heineken here in New Zealand. Join me as I take you through the step-by-step guide to make these quick, easy and delicious Heineken cocktails. Okay, our first drink is the Heineken Sunsetter. So for that you're going to need your Heineken glass, fresh squeezed lemon juice, your classic sugar syrup, an orange, some orange bitters if you have it, and then you can use either your Heineken or your Heineken Silver. Now, if you want to do a non-alcoholic version, we're going to use the Heineken Zero and then our Italian Spritz. So it's really, really simple, guys. So we're going to fill our glass with ice. The measurements are super simple. It's 30, 30, 30. So we do 30 mils of lemon juice, 30 mils of sugar syrup, 30 mils of Aperol, and then we top up with our classic Heineken in this stage. Now, you guys can use a tap, but I don't have a tap right next to me, so I'm going to use a bottle. So I'm going to fill it almost all the way, just about as far as the star, and then I'm going to give it a nice little mix, not too hard. The beer is fizzy, so you don't want to lose that carbonation. Okay, just moving it nice. Now we put a little bit more ice in. Now, the more ice, the better in any cocktail, guys. If you only put a little bit of ice in, it'll melt straight away and it'll over dilute the drink. And then we top it up a little bit more. One little zhuzh. A couple of dashes of orange bitters. Now, this doesn't need to go in the drink. Bitters for bartenders, like salt and pepper for a chef. So it's like adding a little bit of seasoning. If you guys don't have that, it's not the end of the world. So a little bit of bitters on top, it gives that nice aroma. And then we garnish with our orange wheel. So take your orange. Nice little wheel like that. Always give it a rim around the side. And then pop it in on top. And it looks like a little sunset. So there you go, the Heineken Sunsetter. Now for our non-alcoholic version, again, it's the exact same steps. You want to fill your glass with ice. We have 30 mils of lemon juice again. 30 mils of our sugar syrup. And then we actually have 45 mils of our Italian orange from Lyre's. So it needs a little bit extra help because we're missing that, obviously, alcoholic punch. Now, again, using the Heineken Zero instead of our classic Heineken. Nice gentle stir. We don't want to lose our carbonation. Don't want it to explode everywhere. A little bit of ice on top. Go, and then same garnish again, little orange wheel, and then again I always rim it around the side, pop it in on top, and then this is our virgin Heineken Sunsetter. Cheers. Okay, up next, guys, is our Oceanic Heineken Highball. So for that you're going to need a lime, some lime juice, or ginger infused sugar syrup, Fever Tree strong and spicy ginger beer, Stone's green ginger wine, and then Sailor Jerry spiced rum. Again, with this one, you can use your Heineken or your Heineken Silver. So, just like our last drink, we fill our glass with ice. We do 20 mils of our Stone's green ginger wine, 30 mils of our Sailor Jerry's rum, 30 mils of our fresh squeezed lime juice, 30 mils of our ginger infused sugar syrup, 30 mils of our strong and spicy ginger beer, And then top it up with your Heineken. Again, nice, easy with your mixing. If you do it too hard, it's gonna fizz up everywhere. A little bit more ice on top. And then your garnish for this one is just a nice little lime wedge. Okay. Again, take it, rub it around the rim, pop it in, and there you have it, the Oceanic Heineken Highball. Cheers. For the virgin version of this, we've swapped out our rum and then we've replaced it with our Lyre's non-alcoholic. So same step, we fill your glass with ice. And then we add 30 mils of our dark cane spirit by Lyre's. So this is basically virgin rum. And then we're going to do 30 mils of lime juice. 30 mils of our ginger infused sugar syrup. And then we're going to go 50 mils of our strong and spicy ginger beer. Now, if you use a different type of ginger beer, it doesn't have that ginger punch, which the drink is lacking from not having the Stone's ginger wine. Top it up with your Heineken Zero. Okay. Give it a little stir, nice and gentle. A little bit more ice on top. Remember, guys, the more ice in your cocktail, the better. And then a little lime wedge for that as well. So, little rim, pop it in, and there you go, your virgin Oceanic Heineken Highball. Okay, our next drink, guys, is the Beerjito. So for this, you're gonna need your Heineken glass, some fresh mint, Sailor Jerry's rum, some lime juice, some sugar syrup, and your Heineken Classic. You can use Heineken Silver for this as well. So you wanna take a little handful of mint, give it a light little slap and pop it in the glass. Now, if you slap it too hard, all the aroma of the mint is going to go on your hands and not stay on the leaf. So just a nice little clap will do you good. You want to fill your glass with ice. Okay, then we're going to do 30 mils of our Sailor Jerry rum. In, then 30 mils of our fresh squeezed lime juice. Then 30 mils of our sugar syrup, classic 1-to-1. Okay, then we're going to give it a little stir just to get everything combined. We can't do this when the beer's in it, otherwise it's going to explode everywhere. Okay, now another tiny bit of ice on top. You always want as much ice in the drinks as possible so it stays nice and cold and it doesn't over dilute. So pour your beer nice and slow. You guys can actually use the tap for this if you want. And then one final little zhuzh. Then for the garnish is a nice little bouquet of mint. So grab a couple of sprigs, twist them together, give a little clap around the side. I would always serve this with a straw, just because mojitos always need a straw. Pop it in, and then you want the mint to be right next to the straw. So when you take a sip, your nose is going to be in the mint. So there you go, guys, the Beerjito. Okay, next up is the Virgin Beerjito. For this, we're going to need some Lyre's Dark Cane Spirit, some fresh lime juice or sugar syrup, fresh mint, your Heineken glass, and then our Heineken 0.0. So first step is to take a little bunch of mint. Again, give it a nice light little slap. You don't want to slap it too hard. You want to leave the aroma of the mint on the mint, not on your hands. We're going to take ice, fill your glass to the top. We're going to go 30 mils of our Dark Cane Spirit by Lyre's. Then 30 mils of our lime juice. 30 mils of our 1-to-1 sugar syrup. And then we're going to give it a nice vigorous stir before we put the beer in. You want to incorporate everything in together, trying to lift up those mint leaves so they're not all stuck to the bottom. Okay, then we put a little bit more ice on top, and then we're going to top it up with our Heineken 0.0. So nice and slow, you pour too fast, it's going to go everywhere. one last little zhuzh to incorporate everything in together. Not going too crazy, trying to lift up those little mint leaves from the bottom. Boom. And then we're going to garnish with a little bouquet of mint. So take a couple of sprigs, roll them together, give them a little slap around. You want the mint aroma all over the glass. I'd always, again, serve this one with a straw, pop it in, and then you want the mint bouquet right next to the straw. And there you go, guys, the Virgin Beerjito.